I tell you what, I love coming to work every day because I feel like I can really help people. Let me introduce my folks, my experts. Go ahead and give your name.
Kim.
Okay.
I'm Tisha.
All right. And where are we right now?
Triad Clinical Trials.
Right. It's a beautiful white house, and it's so elegant when you come in. Everybody's always smiling and friendly. And the reason I cannot wait, because I know that a lot of people watch my show are 40 and 50 and 60 and on up to 90. I have some people 100 years old watching the show, and I know that some of their parents or some of their kids are here watching the show today. They watch our show, and you've seen your mother or your dad forgetting things, not keeping the checkbook right. If that's happening to you, you need to keep watching. Kim, tell them why they need to keep watching.
We're looking at people that have Alzheimer's disease or dementia, but also with some other characteristics, some behaviors that you might notice. So they might feel irritated or agitated more easily.
Angry.
Maybe, right. Little disoriented.
Right.
They might feel like things are being stolen from them. They might mistake who you are and think you're from somebody else.
They don't trust anybody.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. They might also kind of think that they are in a different place in their life. Maybe they're, in their 70s, but they think they're a child.
Okay.
And so those are kind of the things that we're looking for in hand with having some dementia type memory issues.
Mm-hmm. And I guarantee there's people in the audience that are feeling that right now, don't you?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And oftentimes this is where the caregiver is very important because they see this in their loved one. The loved one might not notice it themselves.
You can see your mom and she's not who she used to be.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And there's some behaviors that are unusual. Mm-hmm.
Right. So
kind of like an adult acting like a child. I mean, it's like childlike features too. That's something that we kind of see common with this particular study too, or just being angry in general, or calling somebody by a different person's name, another family member that might have passed or might still be living, but just different names, different versions, or seeing things that's not there. Not necessarily bad things, but just...
And it's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary.
And they don't want to talk about it because they might...
And that's something y'all can talk to them about it.
Yes,
that's right.
Absolutely.
Amen. It's like y'all can talk to them about somebody to talk to.
Yes, absolutely.
And understand.
And we're not judging. We're here just to help.
All right. You see people come in. I mean, they're like freaked out a little bit, aren't they?
Definitely.
Right. All right. So we got a phone number on the bottom of the screen. If you feel this need and you think this is something you need to get these questions answered, I want you to call that number because this is going to be some help. And it's also can help in the future.
That's right.
That's why I think you guys got to love your job because it's like you're the future researcher.
Absolutely.
All right. So I've got a mother or father that I think might have dementia. And you're looking for signs like can't keep a checkbook, right? Is that a big signal? Give me another one.
Forgetting names, telephone numbers, appointments, doctor's appointments.
That's me.
Yes.
That's me. Yeah.
For this particular study, we're also looking for like agitation or fear of something that's not there, but they think that it is. It could be a little bit of more aggression, irritation. I don't want to necessarily say anger, but it's just different than just your...
It's got to be uncomfortable.
Very, yeah. And more loved ones notice it than themselves.
Yeah, so they get anxiety and get mad.
Yes,
I got you. Frustration.
That's right.
All right. I know there's people out there right now that know exactly what we're talking about. I had to deal with it with my mother. I always felt a little bit of guiltiness about it.
Yes. Yeah. It's heart-wrenching.
Yeah, it is. So anyway, keep watching. That if you want to be a part of this, it only takes several hours in a day to do this, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not terrible. This particular study is 55 to 90, so it's a large age group for this population.
Give me that age again.
55 to 90.
55 to 90. Okay.
The big things would be no recent heart attacks, no recent strokes, anything that might be causing other symptoms.
Okay, I got you.
But we're always willing to talk to you over the phone, see if you're able to come in and get some kind of a baseline where you're at.
Here's my big question, because I feel like I got to work for the viewer too here. And that is that am I going to learn something about myself?
So you're able to get all your labs, everything's free. Your labs,
Wait a
your
minute.
EKG.
Did you hear that?
Free.
Absolutely free. Right. Free. This is free.
Yep. You're seeing a physician in the office for free. EKG, blood work. Some of our studies have MRIs, CT scans. Everything is free. You're actually reimbursed your time, travel. We can help transportation.
Because not everybody can make it here.
Correct.
Right.
So it could be a good hour from
Yeah.
Henry County to
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So we
It's a
offer
beautiful ride.
transportation. It is.
Yeah, you do it every day.
Every day.
That's right. That's right. All right. And this is so exciting for my audience. If you Alzheimer's and dementia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this one's focused on. We got more coming. I'm telling you, this is just like the introduction to this. But I tell you what, I know there's people watch this show right now. Whether you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on TV, YouTube, wherever you're watching, take notice of this because the first thing is free. This is not going to cost you anything. On top of that, they're going to pay you for time expenses. I think they give you Chick-fil-A cards and all kind of stuff. So it's all kind of. And all you have to do is do like you do anytime you go to the doctor. You can't eat after midnight, right?
So for this one, you don't have to fast.
You don't?
You can.
Oh, it's a bonus. A bonus. All right. I am. What I do want to break down a little bit is like when you get here, what's it like? Do y'all poke and punch, and what do y'all do?
So with research, you do a consent form. So we will email it ahead of time, or you can read it here if you have questions or concerns. It tells you the who, what, when, where, why of this study. And then we screen you.
Okay.
And that is where we break down your medical history, what medicines you're on, what's going on in your life.
You can learn a little bit about yourself right there, can't you?
Together, yeah, absolutely. And then EKG labs, and then we talk to your loved ones, whoever brings you with, whoever's with you.
Yeah. We
talk to them, their questions, their concerns. So it's education on both parts for everybody.
All right. And do we get, if there's some drug, can we get a sample of drugs that might help us?
All right. So in research for this particular study, it's a 50% chance that you'll get on drug or it's a placebo, dummy drug.
Okay.
The great thing about this study is after it's only 20 weeks. This study is only 20 weeks long. It's a short study.
Right.
There is an extension study. It's guaranteed drug.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you think you got placebo. Nobody knows if you got drug or didn't.
Okay.
But if you don't feel like you did, there's a guaranteed drug extension afterwards.
Okay.
And if you did great on it,
wow,
you will stay on it. So it's good.
Right. And this
it's win-win for sure.
And this is the way we can see the long-term effects of anything, right?
Correct. Then we'll see, if the medicine works good and the data is good, then they'll take the next phase to see if it should go to the FDA, get approved on the market.
Isn't this exciting?
It is.
Right. Yeah. Have you seen that process go all the way through?
Oh, yeah. I can see commercials and I'll be like, oh, I did that.
You did it. Wow. That is so cool. All right, folks. I'm really encouraging my audience to call that number on the screen.
Yeah, reach out.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. To call that number on the screen because I know there's some people out there that do this and it's going to cost you absolutely nothing. You're going to learn a whole lot about where you are. And like you say, you're going to get some sample drugs to be able to see if we can maybe fix some of it.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And let me ask you, have you seen some of the things that we're testing fix folks?
So we can actually see the data and you can see if their numbers are improving, if they're getting worse. So we can kind of see, and it's available to the patients and their caregivers also.
So they can have a piece of paper with it on it?
Yes. Like they can also look in and see the before and after. So nothing's secret. Everything's available to them to print out and take.
Right. And if they don't want to do something, they don't have to do it, right?
Yep. So at any time, if you're in the study and you're like, I don't want to do it no more.
Right.
We work with you and take safety steps and you can quit the study. No worries.
I love that. So this is so, I only see so good here, don't you?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about where we are one more time because it's so fun. This house, I know it's got a little history to it. I saw the history plaque on it.
Yes.
And it's air conditioned and it's kind of cool and it's designed to be that way.
Yeah. So this room that we're actually in doing this is our room for our Alzheimer's and dementia studies.
Oh, so it would happen right here.
Yes, it'll happen in here because it's comfortable. It's homey. We ask several series of questions that can agitate, get on, upset them.
Mm-hmm.
We want them as comfortable as possible.
So
this room is used just for that. So it's not scary, intimidating.
Oh, if I could just show the garden.
Yeah. Yes, for
Very
sure.
calming.
Very calming.
That's right.
We take everything into consideration that everybody's just comfortable and happy.
And I can tell you, this is close to one of the most popular shopping centers around here.
It is.
Right. That's right. So lots of excitement. I love coming to Greensboro. It's so much fun. But for you folks that are watching in Danville, if you're watching in Eden and Regional, you're just so close. And just, I want you to give that phone number on the bottom of the screen a call and get it started. What's the best time to call?
8 to 4:35.
Okay.
And then we're quick to call back.
Okay. If I call at midnight, can I leave a message?
Absolutely. I'll
Okay.
call you back.
Okay. All right. So I bet you get to call some of those people too, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. There you go. Tell me that you're from Martinsville.
I live in Martinsville currently.
What do you love about Martinsville?
Everything. It's still funny. It's country.
You going to the races next weekend?
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, you didn't know it was race weekend?
Yeah, I try to run out when it's race weekend.
I love race weekend. Have you ever been to the race?
I have.
There you go.
One too many times.
I'll be there. I love it. I love racing. So yeah. We'll argue that show next time.
Okay.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. We've come to you in Greensboro. This is great for folks out there. We're trying to help you. And I love bringing information to people trying to help people. And it's a really neat process. Call that number at the bottom of the screen. You don't have to, just find out more about it. It's free. It's free, and not everything in life is free. I've learned that.